Indian students caught in America's new immigration crossfire. For decades, Indian students in the US carved a survival strategy, stretching part-time rules, working long shifts at diners or stores, and then sending tuition bills home with the promise of brighter futures. But this fragile balance has now collapsed. With Washington's trade war against New Delhi escalating, student workers are now suddenly under the scanner. Surprise inspections, stricter visa enforcement, all of this have stripped away jobs that once covered basic living costs for these students. In fact, according to reports in cities from Los Angeles to Atlanta, students are now cramming about 6 to a flat, cutting down on food and also counting every dollar. The pressure extends beyond campus jobs. In fact, the OPT program, optional practical training, once a vital bridge to US careers, is now drying up. Official data shows that Indian enrollments plunging nearly 30% in just a single year. And at the same time, America's right wing has turned its fire on India. Fox News' Laura Ingraham warns that trade deals means more Indian visas. Influencer Charlie Kirk claims Indian professionals are displacing US workers. And Trump ally Jack Sobiek has now demanded 100% tariffs on India's outsourcing industry, branding call centers a threat. So this shift is striking. Just a year ago, Republicans welcomed Indian American voters in record numbers. And today, those same voters are watching as their community is painted as an economic menace. In fact, behind the rhetoric lies a political calculation. Tariffs on Indian goods have been doubled to 50%, the steepest on any US partner. And now, thousands of students' visas for Indians have been revoked, even as Chinese enrollments continue to rise in the US. For Indian students, the American dream is no longer about opportunity. It's about survival. In fact, yesterday's quiet strivers are being now recast as competitors and scapegoated in a bigger trade fight between India and the US.